Hello, 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 and welcome once again to Prog Reborn. My name is M. Kosler, and this is my progression style playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. If you don't know what that is, what it means to be a progression style playthrough, you can always type an exclamation point intro into the live chat to get a link to my introductory video. Or you can look for that same link in the video description below if you don't happen to be watching live. If you would like to know when I go live, easiest and best way is to just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But if not, you can always join the community Discord. Exclamation point Discord gets you that Discord invite where I set those go live announcements. And you can find that link as well in the video description below. Last but not least, this is not a reaction style playthrough. This is not my first time through much of this content. And my main is up to date with patch 6.55. So if you're worried about anything between now, patch 2.1 and patch 6.55, being spoilers to your own playthrough, or any references that I might make to publicly available Dawn Trail information, then use this as your warning to scoot on out now. Alrighty. So it's going to be a quick one today. Don't have a ton of time to do my usual stream. It's been quite busy in real life. So, going to be out of it for a bit. May or may not stream again tomorrow. We'll see on that one. But there's a bunch of stuff going on, so that's taking priority over this. But I did want to get a quick stream in today. We've got the tribal quests that I need to do. Plus, don't really have the time to go into something like the extremes yet. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to unlock all the 3 housing districts in Prog Reborn, so that I can, look around, see what's all available in this server, and maybe pick out a spot while we're at it. So yeah, we first go ahead and look at one. Let's see, what jobs do we got? Black Mage. Black Mage do the... Did buy some things yesterday and this morning. That's good. Being sold from you. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, looks like Black Mage needs some experience still. And I didn't do any of this off stream, so we're still 1 away. Yeah, so we'll be unlocking the next round here. So we're really gonna have 6 to do this stream. So 12 total, 6 per faction. This is going to be 3 here, and then when you increase a rep, it usually, especially in these ARR ones, it unlocks an additional set of 3. Plus, it resets the 3 of the level that you were at to be able to be picked up again. But the additional set of 3 is going to give more reputation, so we're just going to do the 3 here to unlock it, and then the new set of 3, so that we can use, so that we have 6 for each. Let's see. This is what we've seen before. Well, what was this one? The pack of pumpkins that this one picked was purloined by a pack of pernicious ones, or rather, this one dropped the sacks when startled by those ones. The flash of ripened devil gourds produces a most striking yellow dye for weaving. Without it, these one's claws will be reduced to dreary rags. This one dropped gourds in Lark's Call near Touch One's home. Walking One must hurry and collect the gourds before Touch Ones carry them all away. Will this one never see this one's dear friends again? Walking One, listen. Touch One's played terrible trick. Tricked scary gate malls into swallowing this one's friends whole. Poor ones. Walking One must save poor ones before they become dinner ones. Sweet smell of sap will open Gate Maw's big mouth. Walking One, please save this one's friends from belly of trouble. Stool 1. Stool 2. Sacks of devil gourds. Pick up. All in this area. Here. Something else. It's for the other quest. Side over here. There just in time. Oh no, it canceled. Probably because I had to actually listen or do the little cutscene afterward. Trigger here. Cool. There were 5 sacks of gourds, yes? Please tell this one you found them all. This burlap sack has been stuffed chock full with devil gourds, a particularly large and gnarled strain of the ogre pumpkin. This one's gourds. Walking one has such strong and helpful one. Nothing like another walking one this one knows. This one cannot believe these two are both walking ones. This one will weave beautiful dress for a helpful one someday, but today this one is busy one. This one's friends are safe. How can this one ever thank walking one? When walking one first came, this one saw only new target for tricks. Now this one sees a true friend. Cool, so that unlocks the next round. Voice has made a monumental discovery. What would I had for their voice? Voice's voice. I think it was nerdy. Friend, you must listen. I was just perusing my tomes when I came across a most fascinating passage. Perchance familiar with how baby sylphs are born? Perhaps I can put it into layman's terms. You see, sylphs come into this world in the form of a bulb, not unlike the certain types of flora. But these bulbs will not sprout into a sylph of their own volition. No, they must first be incubated with a special pod, forming what is known as a podling, and given sufficient warmth and nutrition. Then, only then, will a newborn sylph emerge. This got me into thinking. Those frightful sylphs who accosted me said something about a podling, yes. I didn't put it together then, but yes, surely the chosen one slumbers as a podling even as we speak. A podling which they assumed I'd come to steal. This must be why they acted so threatened by my presence. We should continue our search in the Sylphland straight away. That is to say, you should continue it. I mean, I'd go with you, of course. It's just, still feel so weak. I'm sure old Mixio would agree. You should go see what he thinks. Bumbling One said what? Chosen One yet exists as a podling. Why did Bumbling One not tell this one sooner? There's no time to lose. Walking One must come running one and retrieve Chosen One's podling from the Sylphlands with all haste. This one can help. This one uses see-through magic, so the Walking One becomes Hidden One. Be careful. See-through magic will not last long. If Touch One see Walking One is in trouble. Now hurry and find Chosen One. Bop, bop, bop. Fragrant Bloom to reset the timer. Bum 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 ba, bum 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 ba, bum 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 ba, bum 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 ba, bum 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 ba. This one's exhausting. Who knew the paddling could be so heavy? Lazy one should feel honored. It should be trusted by super secret mission. Yes, I'm one. Blah 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 blah. Didn't know if I needed to be. I needed to get through that before the timer ended. Run. What did they say? They said, lazy one should feel honored to be trusted by boss with one super secret mission. Yes, yes, this one is honored, but also tired. So this one hides podling in super secret place. Will carry the boss when arms and wings are strong again. The boss said to not let podling out of sight, even one eye blink. Yes, yes, this one's going to get to it. Now, where did this one put it again? Was near the entrance to something something. Was near the entrance to one's home, or this one cannot remember. Oh, what has this one done? Boss will pluck this one's wings out one by one. These ones must search. If these ones do not find chosen one quickly, this one will not survive boss's wrath. Okay. Can it truly be the chosen one's podling? Good show, friend. Why, it's every bit as beautiful as I would have expected from the tails, and twice the size. Brave One has done it. These ones cannot thank Brave One enough. By keeping Chosen One out of hands of touched ones, Brave One has saved these ones. No, everyone in Eorzea from a thundery demise. Oh, let's not engage in hyperbole, friend Sylph. Chosen One or no, she's just a wee babe after all. Foolish One has 4 eyes, yet not one of them sees. Has Foolish One learned nothing from those paper sacks? From the moment Chosen One emerges from the cradle, Chosen One holds the power of 1,000,000 of these ones. Power to command Primal One with the ease by which walking ones draw breath. What does 4-eyed One think would happen if Chosen One's powers fell into the hands of touched ones? Lord Ramu would come down from the heavens, and walking one's precious Gridania would go boom. The Primal and Gridania? How frightful. Must really do something about this. Does 4-eyed One need 4 ears as well? That is why this one sent Brave One in search of Chosen One. What matters is that Chosen One is safe now. Under these one's care, Chosen One will be raised in little solace, where Chosen One will know only peace and gentleness. If raised properly, Chosen One's great powers will bring comfort and solace, not destruction. This one, and all of these ones, will see to that. But Brave One must be wary. These one's enemies will not give up so easily. Should Touched One return for Chosen Ones, this one will ask Brave One's aid. Bum, brum, bum. Hey, recognized. Cool. This is the next set of quests we could do, but I wanted to check out the vendor. Now the cloth is nice. Sylphic silk. Whether I can make Sylphic silk? No, I have to buy it from here. That might be a nice thing to throw on the marketplace. Some dye. Fungal foulness. Ponyxia has a dirty job, but someone has to do it. What am I... Space for poetics. Touched ones are making a sting again, planting stink spores across the Sylphlands. The stink spreads, trees wither and die, and these ones' forests turn sick and angry. If someone does not put a stop to this, the forest will soon be uninhabitable by anyone. Brave one must slice up stink spores and save the forest from a foul fate. Something is in the air. Something in the air has Ponyxia distressed. Just when this one thought touched ones couldn't get any nastier, as friendly ones smell something funny in the air. This one saw touched ones scattering strange powder on stink shrooms, making a nasty stink even stinkier. These ones cannot stop sniffling and sneezing. Please, friendly one, wash nasty one's nasty powder off of stink shrooms before all of these ones become sickly ones. Some of Ponyxia's friends have been enjoying more than their fair share of milkroot. As if this one didn't have enough trouble with touched ones, some of these ones enjoy milkroot in dream slime a little too much, and are making a mess of these ones' home. Tipsy ones will not listen to this one, but will listen to a good bashing and splashing. This one knows. Walking one will help, yes. Tipsy ones stagger and stumble around a little solace in drunken stupor. If walking one hears a strange babbling and smells a strange stink, that means tipsy one is just around the corner. Boom, 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 boom. 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 Right. Last one. Bum 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 bum. All right, over here. Turn around and tongue me. Boom, 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 bada boom. Cool, cool. Turn-ins. These ones, thank you, Brave One. Since Brave One arrived here, the dark cloud hanging over the Sylphlands has begun to lift little by little. These ones still... But there is still much work to be done. Pray do not abandon these ones, Brave One. This one's nose has stopped tingling. If anyone has cleaned stink shrooms of their stink, yes. These ones breathe sigh of relief. Ah, does friendly one not, too, love the sweet smell of the forest? This one has no end of gratitude for friendly one. This one hopes tipsy ones have learned their lesson. Too much milk root makes a crazy one out of anyone. Alrighty. There's the sylphs. This is a little long to go, right? Yep. Got that same bit to do, but for the Amalja. And we're about to hit 52 on Black Mage. And then who else would we? Bard. Done that one already. So hit this one. This one. Boom, boom. Boom. I can get that without fight at least the brigand. Cool. Then we just need one more thing to sap. Switch over to Bard. Mujga wishes to hurl you into the heart of enemy territory. He with a spear. You know of Forgotten Springs, the Mikote settlement found to the south of the Sagoli Desert. We have just received urgent word from Lunga. She reports that hunting party from the U tribe was ambushed by a sizable Amalja force. Those that were not massacred outright were dragged away by the raiders. They've likely already been tempered. Lunga mentions, however, that one of the Mukote was nimble enough to evade capture and flee into hiding. We have no alliance with the U tribespeople, but we cannot close our eyes to an act perpetrated by the very foe we so greatly despise. With a chance to strike a blow at our enemy, we will go to war for Forgotten Springs. Be my spear, honored ally, and I shall hurl you into the midst of Zanrak. Lunga awaits reinforcements to the southeast. Join her strength to yours, and do what must be done to rescue this lone, courageous Mikote ranger. Gods be good. When I requested reinforcements, I did not expect the warrior to send you. And just as before, you were too slow to respond. When I sat here, grinding my teeth in frustration, I watched as the flame fangs discovered the ranger's hiding spot and hauled her off to their encampment. The encampment is their forward base, and as such, the place is awash with alert and wary soldiers. Two of us would fare poorly against such numbers. Without a cunning plan, that is. You, my eager outsider, will have the use of my mouth to sow a trail of chaos amongst their ranks. Listen carefully. The Amalja like to stockpile the oil that they use to light their watchfires and such. See other barrels and tap the Drake's head. That is the command for him to spit a gout of flame. The resulting explosions should be enough of a distraction for me to slip in and free the captured Mikote. Once you've freed yourself of angry Amalja, meet us beyond the edge of the camp where the desert begins. I am supposed to run up here and shoot some flame at some barrels. Bum 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 bum. Thank you. I was certain my time had come. Lizardman fell upon us so swiftly we had not time to react. Your companion, the one who freed me, seems so very familiar. Even writing a drink, you still somehow managed to. Even writing a drink, you still somehow managed to arrive last. I thought perhaps you had been caught in an explosion and turned into a burned crisp. A pleasant thought, but apparently not the case. Loon? Will that really be you? I thought you had long perished. Oh, I'm sure of it. Your voice is unmistakable. I recall the many days we spent laughing and chatting in the springs. I don't know of your damnable springs. I am Loon Ga, a warrior of the Brotherhood of Ash. My people are the Amalja, proud and strong. You have the wrong Mikote. I'm heading back to camp. See this hunter safely home before you return to the Ring of Ash. No escort will be necessary. I'm a hunter of the Oot tribe. If I cannot cross the sands alone, I do not deserve to return at all. I would, however, have you visit the springs in any case, adventurer. There's more to your friend, to Ulun, than that you should know. We meet again, adventurer. I need to tell you that your companion is, without a doubt, the little loon I used to know. There must be some pressing reason for her subterfuge. Many of our tribe were close with Ulun. They may help you understand why Ulun hides behind that mask, and how you might best help her. Ulun? Of course I knew her. She was my blood sister. We were both daughters of a former Noon, and our mothers were not the same. I found my choice of tints confusing. She is dead, stranger, slain alongside her mother more than 5 years ago. I did not witness the incident myself, but I will never forget the sudden pain of their loss. It is not uncommon to hear of skirmishes between our people and the Amalja. The lizardmen do not respect our territory, and they interfere with our hunts. The desert suffers for their presence. Ulun? Yes, I remember that name. She was a quiet girl, too timid to even slap at the biting desert flies. The lizardmen took her away from us, and for that I should never forgive them. It is said that a hunting party was set upon by the Amalja. Many of my kin have not returned from the sands. Must tragedies of the past be so faithfully repeated? Dun 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 dun. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You are late. I might have thought you delayed by a Welwick worm. The cloying pity in your eyes tells the tale. They mourn for me in forgotten springs. Look at me, adventurer. This is an Amalja battle mask given to me by the war leader himself. It is worn only by those who have chosen the path of the warrior. You likely heard stories from the rangers of how I was taken or killed during an Amalja raid all those years ago. They are right, and they are wrong. I know not how I survived the attack, but it was Hamuj Ga who found me as I stumbled through the desert, barely conscious and badly wounded. He gazed down upon my battered face and gave a simple choice. Linger here and die, or come with me and fight. It was then I made the decision to discard my past, my family, my tribe, my very identity. I was reborn into the Brotherhood of Ash, existing for no other purpose than to feed the fires of my vengeance. This mask is a symbol of my resolve. It represents my transformation into an Amalja soldier, strong and proud. I tell you this not to justify my deceit, but to dam the flood of your foolish questions before it begins. Now, stow your unwanted sympathy, and make your report to the war leader. Boom, 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 boom. Honored ally, with your continued aid, the Brotherhood of Ash will rekindle the glory of our past. As once did our ancestors, we shall forge of steel our bodies and spirits, and greet death with honor. To no gods we will beg, nor against the meek raise arms. Our warriors, walkers of the path of righteous battle, not kneel to claim our strength. Live by these words, and your soul too shall burn as brightly. Ready? Recognized here as well. Check out the vendor real quick. Ingots. And ingots. Most of the stuff you can just make. This infernal heat. Now Rouge Bow is exhausted by his stubborn kin's single-mindedness. Our fanatic kin are nothing if not persistent. Once more they seek to focus and intensify the blessings of their deity. They have constructed sturdy beacons in Zanrak and concentrated these towering talismans with Ifrit's fire. You will need more than a handful of ash to smother such roaring flames, honored ally. Time for subtlety is past. Use whatever weapons you have at your disposal and bring these structures crashing down. As ever, the Flame Fangs will seek to deny you at every turn. Engage them if you must, but do not lose sight of your true task. Rouge Bow is troubled by reports of frenzied nighttime rituals. Every evening after the sun has sunk below the horizon, there has been frenzied activity at the Chief Zanrak altar. Our scouts report some manner of ritual involving a growing number of well-crafted weapons. Considering the single-minded ambitions of our enemies, I assume that they are attempting to imbue these armaments with the blessings of their god. We cannot allow such weapons to be brought against us. Though I would sooner smash their tainted altar into 1,000 pieces, I will settle for wresting from them the efforts of their misguided prayers. Honored ally, would you undertake this task and seize these flame-sanctified weapons from the stores of our twisted kin? Once we have these blessed armaments in our possession, our mystics will unlock the secrets of their power and learn how to dispel the enchantments. This new threat will not long plague us. Rouge Bow wishes to entrust you with a tiresome but necessary task. Attend me, honored ally. Our Zaharak foes yet shelter the potent flames of Ifrit, and fuel their endless rites with his unholy fire. Once more do they erect blazing beacons within their camp, in a bid to forever dwell under the heat of their deity's savage blessing. How many times must we topple these foul talismans? We have not the numbers to prevent their constant reappearance. Thus again I must turn to you for aid. I would have you slip inside the boundaries of the encampment with this smoldering ash and extinguish all the beacons you can find. The Flame Fangs have, however, grown wary of our incursions, and posted veteran sentinels to guard against our attacks. Expect your efforts to be met with furious retaliation. One of them talked about Zaharak, but we aren't actually going over there. Boom, 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 boom. Sneak this crate here. Boom, 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 boom. More. It's a beacon. This thing is right over here. Cool, cool. Once we turn all these in, we'll be done with our tribal allowance. Judged by the smell of smoke and blood that your task was a success. Even my stubborn kin must now feel a flicker of doubt in their strength and their vaunted blessing bestow upon them. You, an outsider, have accomplished much for the Brotherhood. We are fortunate indeed to have you as our honored ally. Honored ally, I trust you have returned with the armaments of our foes. Weapon enchanted by the searing flames of Ifrit. Yes, the heat of their searing enchantments is palpable even to a simple warrior such as me. The lengthy nighttime rituals of the Zaharak Amalja come to naught. Rest now, warrior, you have done well. The unholy flames of Ifrit no longer wink at us in the darkness. You have once more deprived our foe of a potent source of strength. I wish only that your victory were more permanent. The Flame Fangs will respond, doubtless, with their characteristic zealotry. But the Brotherhood of Ash cannot, will not, be swayed from this path. Cool. So from here, we're going to unlock our 3 housing districts. Take a quick little gander at what's available in each of them. Here's a quest that I completely missed because this wasn't on top of it. Emmy has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Have you heard news of the Goblet? All that quality land so desperately coveted is to be auctioned off to bidders regardless of their origins. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine the entire area could end up be owned by wealthy foreign... beg your pardon, sir. Isn't that I dislike adventurers, far from it, but when you consider that Ul'dah is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think of it. Still, the least they could do is give preferential treatment to hardworking Ul'dahns like me. Been saving for years, just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along. Say you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you? About the Goblet? My hands are full here, but if you have a moment to head that way and look into this auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be an immortal frame representative at the gates or in the Goblet who can explain what's going on. This wouldn't happen without General Bond's approval of that much I'm sure. Pick that up some other day. Heard about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this eve. It is true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the Goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say, that only adventurers are permitted to settle within its wards, but such decisions were made by men wiser than I. A beautiful place, the Goblet. A man-made oasis built atop a towering butte. But why bother explaining when you can see it for yourself? Just head through these gates and follow the road. If you wish to know more about the Goblet, speak with the recruit station just past the entrance. He'll be happy to assist you. Cool. Alright. So, fold up. I haven't been checking this half. Okay, yeah, once you get to 10, it starts opening up. Past here, it doesn't even matter. So let's go... Let's go here. 11th Ward. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Goblet. Beg your pardon? An old-on woman asks you to learn more about the auctions. Oh dear, as you may have heard, these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is an old-on citizen, she is ineligible to participate. Do you yourself have a mind to purchase a plot? Pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. Goblet's fine. Not my first choice, but I do like this little, like, pool area. Bunch of plots that are not overlooking the actual pool. It's unfortunate. So what are the plots that do overlook the pool? Okay. From like 6 to 20? Then if I wanted to look at other half, it's like got a little pool as well. Looks like there are some in here. Like this plot 45 right here. Plot 45 doesn't look half bad. How much would that cost to place a bid on it? Yes, yes, I'm sure you really are. Klaus Mikkelsen Vampire. Which is this plot? Unavailable to free companies, available to private buyers only. I'll have to look up, because they changed some of the rules. On what can go where. Definitely want a free company house rather than private house. Maybe it's the district that you're at. I'll have to look up those rules. Okay, cool. Go turn this quest back in. This way to escape. You've returned. Tell me, what have you learned of the auctions? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. What about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? That's just not fair. Cool. Next is Mist, which I think is at middle? No, it's lower Lenosha. Right there. Bum 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 bum. Cohen, say just act, has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Mind looking into something for me, adventurer? May even be of interest to you, in fact. I'm told that plots within Mist are being auctioned off. You, me, hells, even a 12's damned wandering minstrel could purchase their own piece of Lenosha. On that plot of land, you'd be free to build a house for you and yours. You can't tell me that isn't at least slightly appealing, can you? It's a bit surprising that the Thessalocracy had the time and resources to prepare such an area, but with the kobolds and the primals causing all manner of trouble. But who am I to judge the priorities of politicians, much less pirates, say? Besides, I like nothing more than to own my own home. I have yet to verify the truth of the tale just yet, though. If you've no objections to taking a detour from your adventures, why not head towards the gate, to the Mist, and see if there's a Maelstrom representative who can confirm or deny these land auctions. What is it, adventurer? Ah, yes, the auctions. By order of the Admiral herself, Mist and all plots are to be sold exclusively to adventurers so as to encourage their immigration to Limsa Lominsa. Why only adventurers, you ask? Practical necessity, really. Limsa Lominsa is in dire need of fresh blood, capable, courageous adventurers who will fight her foes and protect her interests. Those who build a home here will have that much more incentive to aid us. As for what manner of place Mist is, I think it best that you should journey there and see for yourself. Please direct any other questions you might have to the recruit station just past the entrance. So what about the Mist? Sure. Take a look at 11. I think the Mist is pretty. The ocean to look at. And all that. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Mist. Laminsons sent you say? That's unfortunate. All Laminsons are barred from participating in the auctions, you see, on account of the fact that they're, well, Laminson, and Admiral's decree. If you find the area to your liking, though, please consider speaking with the resident caretaker. She can guide you through the process of purchasing a plot for yourself. Boom, 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 boom. Three companies. Imagine these super small plots are all solo only. Stuff like this is all nice. Ugly ass carbuncles. Their half look like. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool. So there you are. News you brought me. The purpose of luring adventurers to Limsa Lamensa? That's unfortunate, but it does explain a great deal. Like my dream of owning my own home, I'll have to wait a little longer. Don't worry about me, my day will come soon enough. Then lavender beds, I think, is in the central shroud. Lady right here, Marjoria has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not an adventurer. I've seen you running to and fro, face set in grim determination as adventurers are wont to do, hence my presumption. If so, I have information which might interest you. Rumor has it that plots within the lavender beds are to be auctioned off. What's more, bidders need not even be Gridanian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Considering how discerning the elementals tend to be about who can and cannot reside within the Twelveswood, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there's truth to these rumors, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage, perhaps a small vegetable garden, and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two? You know, should your travels take you to the Mirror Planks, where the ferry to the Lavender Beds is, perhaps you will find a Twin Adder representative who can tell you more. I would be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change in policy. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 Good evening, sir. What can I... Ah, you wish to know about the auctions. Very well, allow me to explain. There's a growing concern that immigration policies may have been a tad restrictive in the past. And so, the Seedseer Council and the Order of the Twin Adder have, with the blessings of the elementals, decreed that the lavender beds be set aside for adventurers. Adventurers who possess the necessary funds to purchase and maintain their estates, that is. Should you look upon the beds with your own eyes, though, I think you'll agree it's well worth the price. Have a word with the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you across. A recruit stationed at the pier can tell you more about the beds once you've arrived. Oh no, it's the skipper. Once it gets to 10, start seeing other people's names. I think that we are no longer accepting FC houses. Fortunate. I know there was a policy. They changed from how many were solely FC and solely private because people thought there were too many solely FC. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Lavender Beds. Oh, you come at the behest of a Gridanian woman. I regret to inform you that these plots are reserved for adventurers. Your friend will not be permitted to take part in the auctions. You, on the other hand, would be more than welcome to participate. If you have a mind to purchase a plot for yourself, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. I was on my main. Let it run out because I didn't play long enough, or I didn't go into the house. I had this plot right here. Available. Available. Interesting. I'll have to look into it. That'll be really unfortunate if it's all the FC houses are taken up. I know FC housing is a pretty big money maker. Just run like your submarines and stuff like that. Good to see you again, friend. Did you learn anything about the Lavender Beds? Oh, adventurers only. Is that so? Well, these are trying times, and it's more important than ever for Gridania to attract capable individuals like yourself. I'm sure that one day my dreams will come to fruition. One day I'll have my own cottage and stables filled with my own beloved chocobos. Cool. I think we're gonna stop it right here. A little early for our usual streams, but don't really have much planned or much that I can do that wouldn't require getting together a group and all that. So yeah, gonna stop it right here, so give my little usual outro. Thank you so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like on your way out, I'd be greatly appreciative. If you'd like to know the next time that I go live, you can always subscribe to the channel or join the community Discord, !Discord. In the live chat gets you that invite link, or you can find that link in the video description below. And yeah, we unlocked recognized on both of our both the Sylphs and the Amalja, both of our reputation grinds, and unlocked all 3 of the housing districts. I'm gonna have to look into exactly how much or how it all works for the FC side of things, since I've only ever purchased as a private buyer on my main. But yeah, we'll figure out what's going on and see if there's anything available for us. Go from there. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next